So again, the Seahawks need a win and a Falcons loss to wrap up the 2 seed in the first round bye. And off we go from Santa Clara. Ja'Cory Shepherd takes a knee. And Kaepernick off play action on first down. Will take off and get hit and dropped at the line of scrimmage by KJ Wright. Bell's top rushing offense is behind Hyde, but dead last throwing the football. This is Sean Drone with a ball on the ground at the 21, and Seattle has it in the postseason. And they begin with a Thomas Rawls run into the teeth of the 49ers defense for a short gain. Seahawks would love to get him going again. In his direction they go. And he's got a reception shy of the first down. Bumped out by Rashard Robinson. On the slant, off of the hands of Graham, and it's fourth down. Stephen Hauschka knocks this one through to start the scoring. Hauschka sends it away. And it's Raheem Mostert making his NFL debut today, taking a knee. NFL draft. Empty set for Kaepernick and the 49ers to start this drive. He's got time to throw, and a man comes loose. It's DeAndre Smelter for his first career reception. No Torrey Smith, no Quentin Patton. And Smelter with the first reception of the day. Here's Kaepernick keeping into the arms of the NFL's leading tackler Bobby Wagner on a gain of 4. On 2nd and 6. Kaepernick again with time. And he hits a crossing Jeremy Curley, San Francisco's leading receiver, having a career year in his first year with the 49ers, and a first down to the 34.
Feel for working with Colin Kaepernick.
They got Curley in a trade towards the end of training camp and spent the preseason with the Lions. Sean Drone tackled by Cam Chancellor on a gain of 2. They lose. It opens the door for Seattle. On 2nd down, play action for Kaepernick. Across his body, hits a crossing drone, and Sean Drone is inside the 10. Pushed out by Jeremy Lane. High snap pulled down. Harris spins out of a tackle inside the 1, and it's 2nd down. Drone back in there. He's got it at the goal line. And in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
And watch the push that they get up front, in particular from center, Zane Beadles. This may shock some people, but look, he's played tackle, he's played guard. This is his 2nd start now.
18-year NFL veteran hooks this one just through. 7-3 game after the Sean Drone touchdown run, putting San Francisco in front. And this one bounces through the back of the end zone for a touchback. From the 25-yard line, J.D. McKissick with his first NFL touch. Goes for a gain of 1.
Back of production.
On 2nd down, here comes Thomas Rawls, and he's shut down. No gain for Rawls.
Ball here in the NFL.
3rd and 8. 49ers rush 4. Wilhoit getting pressure on Wilson, who has to toss it to the sideline, and it's 4th down. John Ryan on to punt it. Good one, all the way back to the 10, into the hands of Jeremy Curley. And Curley with a solid return to the 21-yard line. Kaepernick pulls off of the read and has room to run for close to a first down. Really? Will finally be okay losing a game and he's going to win? Up to grab it is Curley for a gain of 8. Stopped by Jeremy Lane, 2nd and 2. An issue since Earl Thomas went down a few weeks ago. Kaepernick has a wide open drone with blown coverage. First down inside the 35 on a gain of 23. Or 2 weeks before that gave up 38 to the Packers. Kaepernick perfect so far. Time to set and throw for Chris Harper. And a first down gain of 5 to the 28.
That's why they get that play in late.
There's a flag down as Kaepernick rolls and goes underneath. Rod Streeter has a first down, but we'll see what the flag is.
8 yards after the catch.
Offense. 2 players in motion and didn't stop prior to the snap. 5-yard penalty and repeat, second down.
As they did at the start of the season, though, as Kaepernick keeps again and slides down, crossing the 30, doing every bit they can to help out this defense. On 3rd and 6, Seattle brings only 4. Still gets pressure. Curley's the crosser near the marker. He's spotted short. On 4th down and a foot. It's drone straight ahead, and it will be close. Just barely gets it. First down, 49ers.
Coaching a team for the first time.
And even to begin with, even before the injuries, this was not a very talented roster. Kaepernick with a deep drop. Here's Jeremy Curley dancing his way to the 20. 2nd down, 7. Drone has the San Francisco touchdown already. And here he's got a gain of 5 to make it 3rd and short. On 3rd and 1, it's Drone for a first down. 1st and goal, 49ers to the 7. 2 weeks ago. And now he's the starting left guard, and now he's committing a false start.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense number 72. This penalty is assessed half the distance to the goal and will remain first down.
Checks in for Drone. It's Harris right side, crashing his way to the 2. 2nd and goal.
The ball of injuries.
Harris again, this time shut down. No gain, 3rd down. Shut down again, Cam Chancellor. 4th down and goal.
Let's see if Colin Kaepernick keeps the football this time.
Drone downhill and in on 4th and goal. A San Francisco touchdown, his 2nd of the day. Francisco, all 49ers so far in week 17. A 14-play drive that lasts more than 8 minutes. A little bit more of the same for Seattle, and another slow start. This kickoff bounces out of bounds.
Now that's the mark of a 2-win football team.
The ball replaced at the 40-yard line. First down.
Only been a good second-half team.
Only their 7th offensive play of this game. And speaking of Marcel Reese, there he is, rumbling his way across the 45. 49ers bringing a blitz. It's picked up. Wilson with time to drill a first down throw to Curse.
A lot of trust in Jermaine Curse, regardless of how this year has gone.
Here's Rawls into the short side of the field. Stopped by Ahmad Brooks, the 11-year veteran. Doesn't matter what happens in that game if the Seahawks don't win here. Paul Richardson set to see an increased role with Tyler Lockett's injury. He, like Curse, had his first touchdown of the year last week. From the 33-yard line, Wilson to throw. Richardson again, first down to the 15, working against Rashard Robinson. From the 15, Thomas Rawls hit in the backfield and able to stretch forward for a gain of 1.
I think I'll start hitting Doug Baldwin there. Doesn't have a target yet.
Wilson runs, stopped by Hodges. It'll be 3rd down. Baldwin was the guy last week, 13 catches. They flood the right side of the field. Wilson looks left. Stays alive, floats one, back of the end zone and incomplete. Attempts this one from 32. And he's made both. And a short kick to be taken to the 10. It's Mostert, shy of the 20. On 1st and 10, Kaepernick, time to throw, but the coverage solid, so he takes off. Trying to get around Wagner, but can't. Tremendous closing speed from the NFL's top tackler. 52 rushing yards on the year coming in. Sean Drone hit in the backfield and dropped. It's Wagner again. What a season this guy's having. On 3rd and 10 against a 4-man rush. Kaepernick gets rid of it just in time for a first down and more to the rookie out of Michigan State, Aaron Burbridge. Up to the 43 on a 24-yard gain. With the 7th catch of the season for Burbridge. First down from the 42. Drone slipping his way to the 48. 49ers out, gaining the Seahawks 184-56. DeJuan Harris loses the football, and it's picked up by Frank Clark. Frank Clark stays on his feet to the 15. The play that the Seahawks desperately needed comes from its defense.
Rolling on the field was fumble recovered by Seattle. First down.
The second-year player out of Michigan. Boy, has he had an impact on this defense. And you can see it's a Tuba Rubin ripping the football out.
He swings out. Wilson stands in and dumps it to him. Wilhoit with a stop at the 11. 2nd and 6. On 2nd and 6, they'll look to throw again. Zips into the end zone for a touchdown to Luke Wilson. Promptly taking advantage of the takeaway.
As the defense adjusts and everyone tries to keep their eye on number 88. Helps too when you have a guy like Russell Wilson who can throw that fastball in there for the touchdown too. And Luke Wilson played a little baseball in his day. He used to be on the Canadian national team.
Hauschka's extra point is good, and it's a 1-point game into 10 points. Hauschka with a high kick. It's taken at the 1. And Ja'Cory Shepherd steps out of the tackle, stiff arms Terrell, and tiptoes to the 30. Her 2-13 squad trying to get back-to-back wins to finish this year. Kaepernick throws underneath to Rod Streeter. The touchdown. By the way, that 10-for-10 start for Kaepernick, the best of his career. Sean Drone slips out of a tackle and gets a first down.
First live reps he got within the system working in Chip Kelly's offense.
Play action on first down. Feeling the pressure from Wagner. That's Curley, who's defended by Lane, and it's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Curley takes the fake. Kaepernick sets his feet, checks it down to Curley. He's got 4, and it'll be 3rd down. They bring it. Incomplete. Lane with the coverage on Curley. Joked around with us this weekend that he's probably just going to fair catch it. And he wasn't kidding.
You mad, bro?
Not at all. I don't think Seahawks fans probably are either. He's had 3 career punt returns, included a long one last year against Chicago on a trick play. Thomas Rawls with a gain of 7. This is as good as mine what this win's going to do. 2nd down, Wilson steps up, lets it go, leaving it short, but Baldwin comes back and makes the catch. His first of the day is a highlight reel reception for 41.
There's a defensive tackle for him that injury waived.
Wilson booty. Wilhoit pressures him, and a throwaway. And a lead Atlanta to that first-round bye. Wilson double clutches, feels the pocket collapsing, extends the play. 1-on-1, Jimmy Graham posted him out and pulled it in, 1st and goal.
That's 6'7", 265 pounds. It's tough to stop.
And so 1st and goal. Here's Rawls behind Reese for the Seattle touchdown, and the Seahawks are back in front.
Trying to make its way into the playoffs. Look at the firing off the ball by the Seattle Seahawks offensive line.
And for the most part, clean today. Hasn't been sacked yet. Here's a blocked extra point. And so more of the same for the special teams for Seattle here down the stretch. The 3rd kick of some variety they've had blocked over the last 2 games.
Big plays they gave up. 5 plays over 20 yards. You rarely see that from the Seattle Seahawks defense.
High kick. And Shepherd brings it across the 20. From the 21-yard line. Thrown off the right side for 2. Jaron Reed, the rookie from Alabama, with a stop. The injuries, even Thomas Rawls, who's playing today, banged up with that shoulder, and they'd love to get C.J. Procise back at some point. Drone again, this time for 4 or 5, bringing us close to the 2-minute warning. Colin Kaepernick, 11 of 13 in this opening half. And he'll throw on 3rd and short. Under pressure, Frank Clark grabbed him, and he lost the ball. They're back on top of it, but it's 4th and long. With the former Wolverine. Pinion's second punt. Richard Sherman fair caught the first one. This one he'll take and make a man miss. Return it for 7 yards. Wilson scanning the field. Lynch pressures him out of the pocket. And to the sideline, that is incomplete. To Baldwin, and a touchdown to Luke Wilson. Here's Jimmy Graham again. His 3rd catch of the day. 3rd and 5 against a 3-man rush with tight windows downfield. Wilson tucks it. Hit from behind. Reaches close to the 1st down, but it looks like his spotted a touch short.
Coaching changes or possibility of some.
And Jay Glazer has been working the phones back in LA. And this punt carries Curley out of bounds at the 14.
Difference in this game, 10 points over 2 San Francisco turnovers.
Here's Drone again. He's been busy catching the ball out of the backfield today. Filling in for Carlos Hyde today, out with the MCL strain. Drone drops this one. This game tonight.
A lot of people will be interested to see Packers-Lions, who's able to come away with a win in that matchup. Even a couple people in this booth up here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Kaepernick waits for that clock to run out. And now we're done with the first half with a 19-14 score for the difference between a 3 seed and a 4 seed. J.D. McKissick took a kickback for a touchdown in the preseason. This is his first regular season NFL game, and he's tackled by Jaquaski Tart.
To the football and put more pressure on number 3.
All right, we appreciate it, Shannon. And Seattle starts his second half on the ground with a gain of 2 to roll.
Now, it's tough to develop that chemistry when you don't have a consistent guy in there.
Wilson's first throw of the second half. There's a bubble to Doug Baldwin for 2, and it's 3rd and 5. Antoine Bethea and Keith Reese are combining in the stop. 49ers show blitz and drop into coverage, and Luke Wilson's second catch of the day goes for a 1st down. Wilson 12 of 17. 162. A 1st down throw. Jimmy Graham can't hang on with the coverage coming from Dante Johnson, the guy that has taken over the cornerback spot. Pressed into action here with Rashard Robinson out. A blitz coming. Richardson on the outside. A flag flies as Tart makes the tackle out of the secondary.
Holding. Offense, number 89. 10-yard penalty. Repeat, 2nd down.
That's Doug Baldwin for Russell Wilson. Underneath J.D. McKissick. His first NFL reception is a gain of 11 to the 40. 49ers show pressure and back off again. And Wilson spikes that one into the ground. And an incomplete signal finally given by Tony Correnti, the referee.
It's hard, man. Once you get started trying to pull that football back, it's tough to stop that motion.
Yeah, the whistle. They may take a look at this. Yep. Challenge flag is out from Chip Kelly.
San Francisco is challenging the ruling of the field of a forward pass versus a fumble. After review, the ruling on the field of a forward pass has been confirmed. It will be 4th down for Seattle. San Francisco will be charged with their first timeout.
And so while he intended to pull the ball back in, the fact that the arm was coming forward means that that call is confirmed and it is incomplete. These are telling us that's not a done deal, that there'll be a meeting with management, which could, of course, result in a firing. It's not sealed yet. Jeremy Curley with a fair catch at the 23.
That's going to be affecting my resume and what team I'm on next season, whether it's San Francisco or somewhere else.
That play's blown up. Cliff Averill never let it get going, and then KJ Wright finished off Sean Drone.
Yeah, as well.
Going to be on that Charlie Weiss money. Kaepernick floating one. Drone stumbling incomplete. It got behind KJ Wright. And on 3rd and 15. Feeling pressure from a 4-man rush and a sack from Michael Bennett. Pinion the punt out of his own end zone, and it was nearly blocked. Sherman back for a fair catch at the 41. A play action pass on first down. Wilson scrambles out, floats one. Curse has it in stride inside the 25. After a bit of a slow start, he's gotten it going. Same could be said the last couple of weeks for Seattle. Off of the boot, he has Jimmy Graham in the flats. Close to another first down. Hope Joe's okay down there. Rawls will lose a yard on first down. Stopped by Aaron Lynch. Wilson floating corner of the end zone, but out of the reach of Jimmy Graham. Wilson under pressure, gets rid of it, incomplete. Nolan Freeze is in there to snap it. Shannon reported earlier he was dealing with an ankle injury. Hauschka hits the field goal, and the lead is 8 late in the third. Short kick taken at the 10. And returned up to the 30. That's Raheem Mostert making his NFL debut today, dragging the defender to the 35. From the 35-yard line, it's drone and nowhere to go with Tony McDaniel plugging it. They may play as the 3 or the 4 seed with Atlanta up big on New Orleans. Drone had no chance. And 14. Straight 4-man rush. It's Harper, needs the 45 and gets the 44, and at least good high punt from Pinion and a fair catch from Sherman. Hurt my head looking at those graphs. Yeah, a short gain on first down. San Francisco rallies.
From the Packers, at least at this point in the season.
Yeah, outside of the Cowboys, I'm not sure there's a team you'd want to face less than Green Bay right now. Kurtz can't hang on. Knocked out of there by Johnson, and a chance for San Francisco.
There he is.
Good coverage downfield. Wilson lets it go. It's Baldwin or it's Kurtz running out there, but it's out in front of him, and it's 4th down. And this is snapped over the head of John Ryan, and a safety. Special teams nightmare down the stretch for Seattle. Nails this one over Ryan.
This wasn't even close. Having a stable running back there on special teams, there's not much of an excuse.
John Ryan doesn't have to rely on a snap for this one. Jeremy Curley from the 15 to the 26. Come. Play action on first down. Kaepernick finds a window. There is a flag down at the line of scrimmage as Smelter takes it to the 48.
Illegal formation, offense. The wideout on the left side covered up the tight end. By rule, he must be uncovered. 5-yard penalty, remains first down. Repeat first down.
Down in 15 to the 22. Try to get something back with Sean Drone, and he does get a gain of 4 to the 26. On second down, Kaepernick looks to throw. Over the middle, a wide open man and a drop, and no signal yet. Now there it is, incomplete. 49ers are 2 of 9. Kaepernick facing pressure and going down, back at the 18. Pinion to punt. That's nearly blocked. It was Doug Baldwin off of the edge this time, and Richard Sherman with a fair catch at the 28. First down from the 33, and a boot for Wilson, who has an open man and drops it in to Brandon Williams for only his 2nd reception of the season. Another play action pass. Wilson gets rid of it. Incomplete.
He's made them a legit contender in the AFC.
Here's Collins with a big hole on second down. Alex Collins rolling inside the 30 to the 26. Ran for 28 yards with Rawls hobbled with a shoulder injury. J.D. McKissick comes in here. Wilson spots him, swinging out of the backfield. And McKissick cut down at the 20 by Reeser. Love to get C.J. Procise back at some point, too. Second down and 4. Richardson going the other way, out the back door for a first down.
As far as re-signing guys like Bennett and Wilson and Wagner and Sherman, but got a lot of young guys stepping up, too.
Wilson tripped over one of his own linemen and went down back at the 21. Wilson looks to throw out of a collapsing pocket. Able to turn his shoulders and heave that thing out of bounds. Pressure coming off both edges. Ronald Blair. On third down, they throw a screen. Richardson exploding, but pulled down by Brock. Tremaine Brock with a tackle at the 10. Fourth down.
Before they got to Seattle, were playing basketball if you're George Fant.
28-yarder, and hasn't been a sure thing lately, but it's down the middle here. And the lead is back to 2 scores for Pete Carroll's bunch.
They worry about and trying to compete for.
That will be the Browns, lost in overtime today to Pittsburgh. They flip it off underneath to Sean Drone, trying to get something going. He gets 3, and it's 2nd and 7. Those
play was a forward pass.
Those tables where you look at the different scenarios, if you study them too hard, it can make your head hurt. The Niners led this game at one point, 14-3. 22 of the last 26, or 22 of the last 24 scored by Seattle. As Drone carries it for a first down to the 43. Drone hit in the backfield. Stopped just past the line of scrimmage. Drone, no chance to get going. Ataba Rubin was in there first, and Wagner the beneficiary. Colin Kaepernick trying to lead a fourth quarter comeback for the 2nd week in a row. And looking at a 4-man rush. Throws behind Chris Harper, who can't get away from Richard Sherman. 4th and 4. Another one for Bradley Pinion. This one not as good. Sherman waves off the blockers. It's dangerously close to Nico Thorpe down there and bounds out of bounds. 6th consecutive win over San Francisco. And they begin this drive with an Alex Collins run, and he fights forward for a pickup of 4. Antoine Bethea with a stop.
To begin the year, they already had to overcome so much, lack of talent, lack of a lot of things.
Big hole for Collins over the right side of that line. First down to the 22.
Seattle then got control of this game.
Boykin pulls, so he did line up to TCU, and strung out to the sideline.
Sign is a free agent.
Lost it and got back on it. Nearly a disaster. Don't deal with too many cold weather games down at TCU. That goes through Richardson's hands. Yeah.
Happened to Russell Wilson.
Going free, snapped the last one over John Ryan's head. This one's spot on. And a line drive punt will give Curley a chance. Setting up a trick play. He throws it back to Raheem Mostert, who gets a block and another inside the 40. 28-yard return.
With those bodies flying around.
So 49ers offense that has 1 first down in the second half starts from the 35 with a Sean Drone run. And he spins his way to the 31 with an opt-out clause this offseason. 2nd down and 7. Raheem Mostert in a running back. Fakes it to him. Down the middle. Curley juggles and catches. 1st and goal, San Francisco. Kaepernick on a quarterback draw with a flag down.
Holding. Offense number 65. 10-yard penalty. Replay first down.
Even with an injury on this drive. Here comes Mostert inside the 10.
Go over with his legs. You got to wonder if he's starting to kind of feel the same sense of wanting to do the same.
Zips one, touchdown, Garrett Selleck. And the 49ers not dead yet.
Pushing out like he's going to the corner, and then he's going to come back and just sit. and you could see him use the leverage that he had.
And a 2-point game with 5:42 to go. Extracurricular with flags flying as well.
This is what happens at the end of the season. You got two teams playing a hard-fought game, but going in different directions. A lot of frustration on the part of the 49ers, and for the Seahawks.
That didn't go any
The
farther.
extra point is good. After the action, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense number 90, and number 90 has been disqualified for his actions.
Emotions get the best of them, but at the end of the day, they still fight for one another.
Dawson trying to coffin corner this kickoff. And Paul Richardson pulled down at the 13. Boykin on the roll. Throws it away. 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, it's Collins. Stopped right away by Chris Jones.
Paul Richardson's the guy. If I was down here, that's what I'd be throwing towards.
Boykin, short side, on target for a first down to Tanner McAvoy. His first catch of the game is a big one. Try and grind away with that offensive line now. Here comes Collins, bouncing to the outside, and then foot in the ground for a yard. Trying to do the same today on 2nd and 8. Boykin against pressure, steps into it and throws close to the marker for McAvoy again.
The zone read scheme they run.
Fake to Collins. Boykin looks to throw. Across his body, first down, Luke Wilson. Doing his best Russell Wilson impression. Niners out of timeouts, run out of chances to get a stop. But the Seahawks helping them in that cause here. And again, the teams come together.
Outside, offense, number 72. 5-yard penalty remains, first down.
1st and 15. Collins, a cutback. Stopped by Keith Reeser on a gain of 4 to the 45, where it'll be 2nd down and 11. Late in the first half, and they've held on to it. Boykin tosses it for Reese in the flats, and the fullback has a first down inside the 40. We welcome those of you joining us from across the country here to Santa Clara, where the Seahawks trailed this game 14-3 early. First, 2nd down from the 36, and Boykin booting. Green grass in front of it. And Boykin smartly stays in bounds and gets to the 26 with close to enough for a first down.
For 14 yards, so not having that running game is still a concern. I thought they protected Russell Wilson better than last week versus Arizona when they gave up 6 sacks. But in large part, you know, you've got to look right now at yourself if you're the Seattle Seahawks and be concerned, especially about special teams. The snap over John Ryan's head, the field goal issues. There's definitely some concerns as you head into the playoffs.
There's 2:20 left down in Atlanta on a 13-point lead for the Falcons, so it looks like they'll hang on. It looks like Seattle will be the 3 seed and would take on the loser of the Lions and the Packers game tonight.